Bathong makoti wa 2 minutes abanye ke wena. Bathong Johnny Walker. See all of these. Wife seems so strict, loved her. Okay, not that one. Nton ngoku lo waske wazenza uBeyonce. Cassper is chilled. You'd swear she's the celebrity. Soon she's gonna want her own bodyguard. Maybe celebrity ke yena. And then sister yena, lapho the celebrity is chilled, then kunalo weduku. Ujesu athi singashe stupid. So sisters keep bodyguard yaha. She gives me strict vibes. Ngathi she's in charge. Lona weduku ithini into yakhe. Yini kanti gawe Pulane wazenza uqueen nje. Uyini we chithamuzi. Yo guys. Sisters keep bodyguard ya Cassper man. Bodyguard from Beijing. Pulane I bodyguard na. Usheshelani lo. Asipulane ujahetsi kahle. Uyitshela ukuthi Kardashian guys. Thobeka must be proud of herself. Thobeka Majosi is probably proud of herself wherever she is. I'm telling you. Because in my opinion, she was dog whistling with that Instagram post that she made a few weeks ago, a few days ago. That was a dog whistle, honey. You can never tell me anything. That, in my opinion, was a dog whistle. And her fellow beta baby mamas over there on TikTok are not disappointing her. They are not disappointing her. She knew exactly what she was doing when she threw Pulane under the bus. She knew exactly what she was doing. And you see, this is the thing. This is exactly what happens when we allow men to triangulate us. This is what happens. There is a, I'll put this up on the screen as I go over it, right? There's a part there, and I just want us to focus on the paragraph where she says she spent the last 2 years in an oncology hospital, blah, blah, blah. Because that's really the part where the juice is, right? This lady could have told us that the last 2 years were challenging for her. She spent the last 2 years in an oncology hospital. She could have told us all of that without mentioning Pulane's name. Okay, cool. Let's go back. So she tells us all this. She spent the last 2 years because the man was cheating, and I'm paraphrasing. You can read the whole thing. The man was cheating on her, and the lady never missed an opportunity to rub the whole thing, the whole relationship in her face. And he later married her, right? Number one, sis. Back in 2018, or was it 2017, after Cassper filled FNB Stadium, was it FNB Stadium or Orlando Stadium, whichever stadium the guy, or he filled up the dome first and then he filled up FNB Stadium or whatever stadium, right? After he successfully did all of that, Cassper was doing media rounds, doing interviews everywhere. The one thing that Cassper always said on those interviews, guys, I still remember, I have a very long memory. Cassper used to say in each of those interviews, he now wants to fill up somebody's daughter. He now wants a son. He now wants to get somebody's daughter pregnant. This is what Cassper used to say. Cassper never said anything about having a wife and building a family. He specifically says he wants to now fill up somebody's daughter because he wants a child. What did Austobega do? Austobega volunteered her uterus. She volunteered her womb without a ring, without any sort of security. Just she volunteered to be a baby mama J, right? Okay, cool. One thing you need to understand is that you will always lose. You will always lose when you have a child with a man who has not married you, a man who hasn't claimed you in that way. You will always lose. I don't care how liberated you think you are. If marriage and building a family is what you are after, then giving your womb, donating your womb, availing your womb for free to a man without marriage, it will always be something that you regret, and it will always be something that is going to make you bitter at the end of the day. And in my opinion, Thobeka is a bitter baby mama, and she dog whistled to other bitter baby mamas out there so they could go out and attack Pulani. And this is exactly what they are doing. This is exactly what they are doing. Cassper and Thobeka were not married. They were not married. There was no happy family to destroy. And even if he was married, even if Cassper was married to Thobeka, why is Pulani the only one getting attacked here? Oh, she's a home wrecker. Okay, and what is Cassper then? If Pulani is a home wrecker, what is Cassper? Because somebody said on Twitter that she was asking where, and I suspect this was also a baby mama who said this. She was saying, what's Pulani's handle on social media? I want to go in and bully her, or I want to go in what cyber bully her, I think were her words. And somebody else said, it doesn't matter how much you cyber bully this lady. Cassper chose her, and Cassper is right there. His account is right there. It's private. The comments are open. You can go and cyber bully Cassper. But you guys want to cyber bully Pulani. Why? Because Pulani to you is a representation of what your baby daddies did to y'all. You don't just see Pulani when you see Pulani. You see the woman who is married to your own baby daddy. The woman who your own baby daddy chose over you after you had a kid with him. Because a lot of you think children are going to secure marriages for you. And that's not how it works. That's not how it works. So you can insult Pulani on TikTok all you want. It's not going to change anything. People from Mafiken have told us on Twitter that Cassper has always been obsessed with Pulani. Always obsessed. And this is my opinion on this. Everything on this channel is my opinion, right? What I think happened is back in 2019, because Pulani has said that they started their on and off thing. They've been together on and off since 2018, 2019, right? Okay, sharp. So 2019, what I think happened is 2019 or 2018, when Thobeka came on board to be Cassper's girlfriend, she knew that Pulani was there, right? She knew Pulani was there, and these two women were competing for Cassper. This is my opinion. This is what I think happened from what I see, from what's been posted on social media, right? This is the conclusion that I've come up with. So what they did is 2018, 2019, I think they were competing. Okay, now he's with you, but he's also mine. That sort of thing, right? So Thobeka goes and gets pregnant and then proceeds to flaunt her pregnancy on social media. She proceeds to flaunt her pregnancy on social media. We didn't even know, most of us didn't know who Thobeka was until she fell pregnant by Cassper, right? We didn't know who the lady was. And no shade, like, I like her, I don't have a problem with her, but we didn't know who she was. That is just a fact, right? And her very first post on Instagram is of her being pregnant with Cassper's baby, right? So she signed up for baby mamahood. She went and paraded her pregnant belly on social media, which there is nothing wrong with that, right? Now remember, Pulani is over there, and Thobeka is flaunting her pregnancy on social media, right? Like, I got him now, I'm pregnant, I'm the one having his baby. Okay, now she never said that. I'm just in my head. That's probably what was happening behind the scenes. This is just me. Okay, cool. Pulani is over there angry. Oh, how can he get her pregnant? Well, I'm here. He's had a crush on me since grade 7. Wara. Do I not have a womb? Okay, fine. Now, you see, there's animosity between these two ladies already. This is way before the cancer diagnosis. I want you to understand, this is way before the cancer diagnosis. right? For the child's cancer diagnosis. Way before. She's parading the pregnancy. The other one is angry because she's not the one who's pregnant, and these two women are being triangulated by this man competing for him. He's probably telling this one one thing and telling this one another thing, right? This is back 2018, 2019. 2020, Thobeka gives birth, or whenever she gave birth, I don't know. 8 months in after giving birth, now there's this unfortunate cancer diagnosis, right? And then it's a difficult time. Obviously, it's a difficult time. Now she has to go to the hospital every day, this, that, and the other. But now Pulani is still there. Pulani is still there. Whether they have broken up and got back together, we don't know. But Pulani is still there throughout this hospital time, right? Now Pulani, because Pulani is still there and she is now angry or bitter about the fact that this one has a child and she's not the one who got the baby. She's not the one who was, who gave Cassper his son, right? She's angry. She's angry at that. And now, because this one is going through a tough time with her kid, Pulani is now flaunting the relationship that, honey, even though you gave him a child, I'm still here. Look at me, we're still together. She's flaunting the relationship. Wherever she was flaunting it, guys, it doesn't have to be on social media. We never saw Pulani flaunting anything. We're going by Thobeka's word. So they probably were doing private parties somewhere and Pulani was going there with Cassper holding hands or whatever she was doing. But according to Thobeka, she was flaunting the relationship, right? Okay, cool. Now remember, madam, you were flaunting your pregnant belly just a year ago or 2 years ago, whenever it was. You were flaunting your pregnant belly, and Pulani was devastated because of that. Now the tables have turned. Pulani is flaunting her relationship with your man, quote unquote, your man, right? You are mad because now you think this man is supposed to be with you, he's supposed to be helping you out with your son because this is the son, that you guys made together. And that's valid. You're supposed to feel that way because he's supposed to help you with your baby, right? But now all is fair in love and war. All is fair in love and war. You were flaunting, now it's Pulani's turn to flaunt. Why are you bitter? Why go on social media and tell us, oh, he later married her? And that's another thing, because I've heard people say, oh, what if she didn't want to get married? What if Thobeka doesn't want to get married? What if she doesn't, marriage isn't that important to her? Guys, you need to learn to read between the lines. When people post things on social media, when people tell you things, from them telling you their side of the story, you need to learn to read between the lines. I'm telling you, there is so much info there. If Thobeka didn't value marriage, if marriage wasn't important to her, if Thobeka wasn't angry that this man married somebody else and not her, that last line over there on that paragraph, the paragraph that talks about the oncology hospital, that last line of he later married her, she never would have included that thing there if marriage didn't matter to her. For somebody who doesn't care about marriage, they're not going to go all out, go out of their way to show you or to tell you that the men they wanted or the men they were with later on married somebody else. They're not going to add that on there. The fact that she added that on there should tell you that this woman wanted this man to marry her, or she thought he was going to marry her somehow. And now because he's married this other lady, she's not happy about it. She wants us to know that the man that, the lady that Cassper cheated with is this one that he is married to currently. She could have told us that he cheated on her. She could have told us, I went through 2 years of this, 2 years of that, with my son's condition, and the man was cheating up and down, cheating with different women. She could have told us all of that without letting us know that it was this one that he's married to now. But she wanted us to know that, you see, that one that he's married to, that statement of he later married her, it is loaded. That statement is loaded, and she wants us to know that it is this one. It's this one that he later married. It's this one that he's married to. She's the one who was flaunting the relationship, because we know Cassper as an addict. a S addict, right? He admitted to being a S addict. He told us that, right? So if she had said to us that, he was cheating on me throughout this time, we never would have known who he was cheating with. Nobody would have thought. Maybe some people would have suspected that it is Pulani, but most of us wouldn't have known. We would probably think, oh, he was, he was sleeping with different slay queens, or he was sleeping with the next door neighbor, because that's what S addicts do, right? But no. And she knew. She didn't want us to, generalize and have our minds running wild. She wanted us to know exactly who who he cheated with. Which is why she said, she added that line there, which is, he later married her. So she wanted, that was a dog whistle, guys. I don't care what you tell me. That was a dog whistle. She was letting other baby mamas know that this is what I've been through. So this is why I'm saying she must be happy with what's going on. In my opinion, she must be happy with what's going on now, because Bulani is being insulted on every social media platform. In every corner, people are insulting Pulani. For what? What are you guys insulting Pulani for? The man chose her. These were two women who were fighting for Cassper, competing for Cassper, allowing him to triangulate them since 2018 or 2019. So the best lady won. What is the bitterness for? You were flaunting your pregnant belly before the cancer diagnosis came. You were flaunting your belly to what's her name, Pulani, trying to make her feel small because she's not the one carrying Cassper's baby. You are. Okay, cool. Now she flaunted the relationship when your son was sick. Fair game. What is the problem? What are you mad for? You allowed this man to triangulate you. You thought you were better because you gave him a son. And this is exactly what a lot of women do. Once they have a son, they think, oh, now the man must worship them because they had a son. Which is why in their baby showers, in their baby reveals, gender reveals, when they find out they're having girls, they're never as excited as when they're having boys, because, there's something about a boy. A boy is going to help you, it's going to help the men love you more, or whatever nonsense people think, right? Which is never true. You can give him all the sons you want. If you're not the one he wants to marry, you're not the one he wants to marry. This man made a decision that was right for him. He chose Pulani. It doesn't matter how angry we all get. He chose. It's not gonna change. He chose Pulani. So all the insults. Oh, she's behaving like a Beyonce. What do you want her to do? She is there with her husband. There's paparazzi everywhere. She's holding her husband's hand, pulling her husband close to her. What is the problem? So with everything this lady does, you people are going to insult her because Cassper chose her. Why? You are all projecting, and it's not okay. You are projecting. Yes, your baby daddies didn't choose you. They married other people. Get over it. Get over it. They have a right to choose who they want. The best thing is for you, and this is for all the young ladies out there. Maybe it's too late for Tobeka because she already has the baby. She cannot swallow her baby. The baby's already here. But for all the young girls who don't have children yet, who are dealing with these men, please do not rent out your womb for free to these men. Do not become this man's baby mama. And people say, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. Guys, nah, let's not lie to ourselves. Marriage is more than a piece of paper, especially when you are married to a wealthy man like Prosper, a man who's got some money like Prosper, like Cassper either. Why am I saying Prosper? Oh, because I was reading anyway, it doesn't matter. So a man like Cassper who's got some money, you're better off being his wife than his baby mama. And make 100% sure that your name is on some of his properties too. You are better off being his wife than his baby mama. Let's not lie to ourselves. So I hope eventually the hate will die down. The hate for Pulani will die down, because nothing is going to change, guys. He chose her. He chose her. And even if it doesn't work out, even if Cassper is still cheating, right? Even if he's cheating on Pulani, like people say, oh, what he does to you, he'll do it to what he does with you, whatever people say, guys. If Cassper cheats on Pulani, it will not be Pulani's karma. It will be Cassper's character. It is not karma. It is not karma, guys. It is not a woman's karma. It is a man's character that causes him to cheat. There are women out here who got married as virgins. They never cheated with anybody's boyfriend. They never cheated with anybody's husband. They never stole a man from anybody. They got married as virgins, but those women were still cheated on. What do you call that? If we are going to use your logic of karma, then what kind of karma is that? Because those women never dated anybody before they met their husbands, but they still got cheated on. Let's get away from this thing of saying things are karma. Somebody's karma, somebody's karma. It's not karma. It's not karma, it's character. If Cassper hasn't done the work that he needs to do on himself to change his ways, he is still going to cheat on Pulani. But I like this Pulani girl because she strikes me as one of those women who don't give a damn. And I like women like that. I like women like that. And I wouldn't be surprised if she doesn't leave. If it comes out that Cassper is cheating, like it's been rumored, if it comes out that he's cheating, I don't think Pulani is going anywhere. She's gonna stay there and she's gonna show us flames and she's gonna show us that I'm not moving an inch. I'm the wife over here. I'm the wife over here. And I'm getting this dude's half of everything. Okay? I have nothing against women like that. I have nothing against women who see when they are being hated, who sit there and I like, I'm gonna give you more reasons to hate me. I love women like that. I'm gonna make sure you thought you hated me before. I'm gonna show you and I'm gonna make you hate me even more. Pulani strikes me as one of those, and I love it for her. But honestly, the hate needs to stop. If there's anybody you wanna attack, Cassper is right there. His social media is open. Go there and attack him. But y'all are not gonna do that. Because you see women as the easy target. You need to stop. You need to stop. Pulani hasn't done anything to you. Pulani just said yes to a man who has been obsessed with her. According to people who know them, this man has been obsessed with her since primary school. Leave her alone.